because I have a show at 8 at the Clubhouse.
Oh, okay.
If anyone's here in Los Angeles, check out the Clubhouse.
They got a sign now and everything.
Yeah, they got a sign now. It's been 13 years in the making, but they have a sign.
What did it say? It was like cell phones. There's like some shit. For
Well, it's like one of those businesses that's like, we sell clothes and toys and cell phones and shirts and
the type of business you could start back in the day before,
yeah, like an old West style business, general store type thing.
Look at this fucking DB Cooper motherfucker behind us, like directly behind us. He's got the sunglasses. He's got the black suit. He looks like a Men in Black.
Yeah, he does. He really does.
Damn, dude. Watch out. Don't let him near a plane. He's going to parachute out with a duffel bag full of cash. You know what I'm saying?
Seems like something he'd do.
Fuck. That guy, oh, wow. Anyway.
He's dead by now, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I don't know. I feel like everybody in LA dresses like shit. You never see a guy in a black suit. That's weird.
There's this bad show called Renegade.
Uh-huh.
And there's an episode, it's like basically Walker, Texas Ranger, but more badass.
Ooh.
He rides a motorcycle.
Hell yeah.
He's a cop who's on the run because he did the ultimate misdeed and testified against good cops, or bad cops,
Okay.
you know,
Serpico.
who then killed his wife, and he had to go get him back. Anyways, there's an episode where they go to a small town in, I think, Oregon or something, and they end up finding out that's where DB Cooper ended up, and the whole town kind of knows and keeps it a secret.
Yeah. It's like a Robin Hood, like he gave him money to keep it quiet.
I don't even remember. It's just crazy. It's back when people even knew who the fuck DB Cooper was.
Oh, 28 years later, I saw that yesterday.
It's good, right?
It's very good. I enjoyed it.
I liked it too.
Yeah. And then apparently there's like another one that they already filmed that's coming out. Yeah. Because it ends on kind of like they're making more?
Yeah, it definitely ends on one of those.
Yeah, but apparently it's already in the can. Like it's coming out like in January or something. Like,
oh, cool.
Yeah. It's called Temple of Bones.
And they showed the temple in the first one.
Yeah, that was good. No, I was telling Sam, for the first time, at least I'm gonna say the first time ever in my years of being a tour guide, I pointed out a house and was like, "This is a
Rylan Piles, what's up?"
Hey, what's up, Rylan? But I've first time ever pointed at a house and told the people, I was like, "This is Jack Black's house," and then he walked out of the house. So usually, if I see a famous person on the streets, they're driving around or walking. This was the first time they ever like exited the giant front gates of the house, walked out on the street, and I was with the group was from Australia, and it was like perfect age kids too. They were like 10 and 12, so they were huge Minecraft people.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, "Oh my god, chicken jockey!" And I was like, "Yeah."
Is that what he is in the movie?
And that's a catch for. I haven't seen the film, but apparently he yells "chicken jockey," and that is when you're supposed to go crazy.
Oh, okay.
Like it's the Minecraft film is like a Rocky Horror.
I've heard that
thing. You're supposed to like do stuff, and that's like the big line. And yeah, one of the kids like was like,
"Gally, what up?
What's up, Gally?" One of the kids was like, "Can I pull over and scream chicken jockey at him?" And so we fucking pulled over into this side street and rolled down the window, and they yelled it at him, and he just kind of went like, but he had his big ass headphones on, so I don't think he actually heard what we said, but so
that sucks. He has guys like you just hanging out outside his house all day.
Yeah. Well, we just happen to be
Australian children can yell
chicken jockey at him, which is, it's interesting because he's one of those people that's been around for so long. He's got stratified layers of references for depending on your age group, So for me, it was like, oh, High Fidelity, that was the first thing I ever saw with him in it. Saving Silverman and all that shit.
Man.
Cut to now, he's Bowser. He's
Mine was Tenacious D.
That too. That's the same era.
I'm super cool.
Yeah.
I saw the Tenacious D shorts on HBO.
Ooh, see,
that's how I found out.
That's where you're more hardcore than I am. I got on board with High Fidelity. But anyway, now I'm like, on the lookout. And he dressed exactly what you see him wearing in like pictures. He had the shorts with flames on them,
Oh, really?
tie-dye shirt, giant fucking beard, all that stuff. But yeah, that was like right, his house is right around the corner here. That's what made me think of it. I went to the ATM to put my money in, and I was like, because you asked me like, did anything interesting happen today? I was like, nope. And then I just put my ATM money in, and I was like, wait a minute, I fucking saw Jack Black yesterday. So mention that, but yeah, I figure it's worth a loop around the block.
Yeah, why not?
Show the folks where the man lives, in case you want to come bother him about being a
Minecraft?
fucking bitch to Kyle Gass or being a fucking.
Hey, you know why people yell chicken jockey at him? It's because he bitched out Kyle Gass.
That's bullshit.
I mean, it is, but if you were Bowser from Super Mario, you have to disavow all knowledge of anything that's bad, possibly.
I guess.
We're still up,
All right.
according to the government phone.
Still going. So yeah, this is Jack Black's fucking house right here, and he walked out of that gate.
There's a Mercedes there's a Mercedes.
This is the weirdest. I mean, it's that. But yeah, I was coming out of that road right there and waiting to make the left turn. I was like, oh yeah, right across the street. This is, my usual thing I say. I'm like, yeah, Los Feliz. Like, we've got a small group of famous people that live here. This is Brad Pitt, Zac Efron, Natalie Portman, Jack Black, Kiefer Sutherland, Tom Waits, and that's kind of the list. And then I was like, this is Jack Black. And as I'm saying it, he like walks out. I was like, there he is, right there.
Oh yeah.
What must it feel like to just walk out of a fucking 25-foot tall gate in front of your house?
Oh no.
It's like, yeah, I've got the gates of Jurassic Park in front of my house.
Possibly good and possibly bad. Like, why the fuck do I have to do this to protect myself?
Yeah. Oh.
All right, guys. Well, we just wanted to go live for a second, tell the Jack Black story. We are having a ton of connection issues today, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you going to the good night?
Man, I don't know. I don't got anything new.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Gotta work on the podcast from this week. Just the boys this week. Check it out. Me, Sam, and Carter ripping it up, and then I got the 2009 year in review coming next week, part 1. I recorded on Sunday with our friends Kyle Clark, who was there for 7 hours. I was able to get him back for making us stay for 7 hours for his podcast. So
Got it.
now we're even. And then part 1 will be with Keith Carey from the Mean Boys, Comedy Central fame, and his lovely partner Jordan Williamson, is an amazing artist. And she's a little bit younger than us too, so she was able to give a slightly younger perspective on the year 2009, because we were all graduating from college and she was graduating from high school at the time. And then part 2, Brandy Posey, legendary LA comedian and host of Lady to Lady, is on the second part, along with our friend Kevin Anderson, the king of the damn valley. So had a good old time. But yeah, I don't know, 2009. When I do those year in review episodes, I often find that the year I think I'm covering is actually the year before or the year after. So they're like, oh, what about this? And I look it up, I'm like, shit, that was 2010. But yeah, 2009 was,
Who's Kevin Anderson? Is that Joe Kay's friend?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Joe Kay.
Forever referred to as Joe Kay's friend on the stream.
Man, hilarious.
Maybe
yeah.
on the podcast we'll call him his real name. Maybe.
Yeah, Joe Kay's friend. Oh, we drank Four Loco, because that was.
Oh God,
so,
that was the year.
So, the real year is like 2010, for me. But according to the numbers, 2008 Four Loco made $4.5 million. And in 2009, they made $450 million. So
that was the year they popped off.
That was the year they popped off, like in New York and LA, and then they kind of trickled down to the smaller markets and stuff like that. So I don't know why I bought this much, but I bought four Locos, one for each One for
I
each
mean, because
guest.
you're trying to get fucking trashed.
I'd forgotten, you know.
They're
'cause
strong.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. They took all the caffeine and shit out of there, so I was like, yeah, they're probably not as intense, but the alcohol's still there. They're
Yeah.
super high grav.
They still taste like shit.
Dude, I drank maybe a quarter of a can, and I was, you know, I was
Got a headache.
yeah, like I was able to comport myself, but Kyle Clark drank an entire one and was drunk, and
Yeah.
Carey drank, you know, more or less half of one and was pretty drunk too.
Yeah.
So
That'll do it.
yeah, you know, mission accomplished on
Stump
that.
Chuckman,
What's up,
what up?
Stump? Shout out to Toronto in the house.
This was, I was earlier talking about, there's a new huge condos complex at Santa Monica in Vermont.
Yeah.
And I was like, all that happens when they build these outside the metro station is a bunch of people come and hang out in front of the condos or apartments. So that's exactly what's going on here
Yep.
at this one at Western and Hollywood. I was talking about a different. I was talking about the one at like
Hollywood.
Hollywood and Vine.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
another one there that's just people hanging out all the time. It's like, I get it. You move to LA because there's stuff to do. You don't move to LA because there's people hanging out at your apartment all the time.
Yeah, the Hollywood and Vine one is the one next to Amoeba, or I guess that's where the apartments are, or on top of Amoeba Records. So
Oh yeah.
big record store over there. Pardon. But yeah, just a lot of people kind of hanging out, and then there's the W Hotel. So
Oh yeah.
if you need to take a good shit, man, they got a top-notch bathroom at the W.
What if you need to take a bad shit?
The same. I mean, you can be in there the whole time. It's where party girls like do coke and stuff at night.
Okay.
You know, they got a club out there, and it's a social place, so you can take care of a lot of business at the W.
You can take a shit. You can do drugs. I can't think of any more things that I like to do.
Yeah, I mean, those are the two best things in life.
This is the Target.
Man, that Target
Sucks.
was dead for like 10 years. They got like 75% done with it. And
Yeah,
then-
it wasn't even dead. It wasn't even alive yet. It
Yeah.
wasn't built.
Yeah, they built 75% of it, and then somebody sued them because they were like 5 feet over the height limit. A bunch of NIMBY people were like, no, we don't want a Target here. And so it just sat there dead, and then they finally got the Target opens.
To be fair, that Target does suck.
Oh, it sucks, but it's like...
Everything there is more expensive than a normal Target because they're trying to keep homeless people out.
Yeah, but it's like it was already built, just fucking finish the thing. But the funny part is they opened February 2020. So they just like immediately went from, hey, finally it's open, to like, nope, done.
You need to hit this Druzhba meat market sometime.
Ooh, was that Armenian meats?
I don't know. It's in a language I cannot read or even identify, so
I just saw Armenian flags. So
they probably have some shit that would gross us out.
what did I see? There's some kind of Armenian sandwich that I want to try, where it's like cooked inside like a flatbread, but it's like an Armenian Reuben is what it was described to me as. I've got it written down. What the fuck are you doing?
I had Armenian pizza recently.
Oh, how's that?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Calling it pizza is a bit of a stretch. It's not as cheesy as you'd think. There's a lot more meat and tomato-based sauce. It's on a piece of flatbread,
Okay.
kind of folded in half like a slice of pizza. But there's a TikTok channel where Armenian man goes around and tries every Armenian pizza place in the entire city of Los Angeles.
Oh wow, I didn't know they were that widespread.
Yeah, apparently it's a comfort food that's very popular
Nice.
in that region, and it's the type of shit your grandma makes or something, apparently.
Okay. Home cooking.
So yeah, they're pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Highly suggested. They're cheap too.
Okay. Nice.
Hollywood Fringe Fest, you guys got to go. I went to one Fringe show this year.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it
Nice.
was my friends, messy ass. These people are in a cult.
Oh yeah, there's
These people are in a straight up
Scientologist
cult.
folks.
Crazy motherfuckers. Should have yelled at them. like molest a child, a child molesting organization.
I want to get on that. I want to get on the Jesse Palamedes level where I can approach the building and they shut the doors and fog the windows. I was like, that is so cool.
I agree. I love it. I love that they're scared of her and that like other like New York accent black dude. I think Audit Scientology, I think is his account name.
Yeah, that's right. And it's funny because
both great follows.
I think both of them just kind of started out as like, hey, we're just like walking around Hollywood Boulevard, and then this just sort of like fell into Scientology expose YouTubers.
Yeah, definitely.
Like that was never the point for either of them, I don't think.
No.
Starting off, it was just like, hey, this is weird. Let's talk about this.
I think Audit Scientology was just like, one day they started a fight with me outside, and then I decided I was going to spend my life taking them down. Like, all right.
Hell yeah.
And apparently his son got murdered in a terrible way, and the Scientologists down there tried to throw it in his face, and they really want him to like assault one of them or do something they can sue or put him in jail for.
Yeah.
But now I saw a video from him yesterday, or maybe Jessica, that people just go down there now and like tourists like take pictures in front of it and shit.
Oh, I take people down there all the time. They know Jessica.
Oh, really?
I was like, I met her one time on the street, but yeah, they're like, we'll pass by that building, like, oh my god, I've seen that on YouTube. I was like, oh, the lady who walks over and they fog the windows. Like, yeah, I was like, I met her once.
I'm also a streamer.
Yeah. We also do that, but
we also do that.
Yeah.
We more break down the Scientologist stuffed baked potato operation.
Oh man, I forgot to follow up on that.
I don't know if there is any follow up. Maybe we could go check if they're there next week or something.
It's not the baked potato guy. I fucking forgot about that.
With the raw carrots, raw olive, raw tomato, loaded potato.
So goddamn fun. Yeah, for those that didn't watch, there's a guy set up on the sidewalk next to one of the Scientology buildings on Hollywood Boulevard selling baked potatoes, and it's like the Scientologists, like they'll kick out anybody who's just hanging around in front of their building, you know. So the fact that he set up there means he has to be connected to the church. Like it wouldn't stand otherwise. So, but then we were looking at the menu, and it's like the weirdest shit that nobody would eat on a. And also it's just a weird thing to sell
on Hollywood Boulevard at night.
Yeah.
And it's not even really that part of the Scientology Center isn't near anything.
No, it's like the L. Ron Hubbard, like the bookstore down near Vine
You have
Street.
to be really lost to find yourself wandering to the local baked potato place.
Yeah.
What's this guy doing?
Selling mangoes and shit.
Good for him. Well, anyways, guys, I'm going to shut off the stream early. We've had a lot of connection issues today. My hands are red from eating Takis. And I need to take a shower before my show later. Rivers, do you have anything to say?
No, but you got to be a better friend than Jack Black. You know what I'm saying? When the times are tough and your boy is
saying the president
should be shot, you gotta stand by. You gotta 10 toes down, bitch. That's your boy.
Hey, back new. What up?
Can't be leaving Rage Cage all fucking high and dry, man. That ain't right.
Hey, they said they're going to like band therapy or something, didn't they?
God. The Tenacious D version of some kind of monster.
Which
so funny.
So as soon as they said, like, I think they put out a press release about that or something, and I mean, I instantly assumed that was a joke.
If it's a joke and they film it, that'll be funny. But
or if it's also not a joke and they film it, I would laugh.
Yeah, I'll laugh either way. But
because the document, the therapy is just, Kyle, please don't say stuff that'll get me in trouble.
Right.
Please don't ruin my $1 billion career.
Disney money, my
Nintendo money,
my DreamWorks money, like
everything.
He's one of those guys that slowly weaseled himself into about 3 extremely profitable franchises.
Not even weaseled.
No.
Who better than Jack Black?
No, earned his way for sure. But
he's a nepo baby, I think. Yeah. I think his parents are.
Whoa! Sick, bro! Oh, and he's dancing. He's crip walking on his fucking bike seat. Cool. I can't.
I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot more people riding around doing wheelies lately.
I can't grip walk on solid ground. That guy's doing it on the damn bike seat. That's amazing.
All right, guys, keep in contact with us.
Yeah,
Remember, July 12th, Hollywood Improv.
Yeah, I guess
Come to see me.
Hell yeah.
Anyways,